Well, it's just after 11 o'clock, actually, 11:10 here on KPFT, and what with it being Christmas Eve and all, and we've been kind of focusing on the Christ Mass part of Christmas, but, you know, at KPFT we're equal opportunity media outlet, and, well, we feel it necessary to provide you with all sides of the story, and News of the Weird is a little bit late because we've been having to air out the building for the brimstone and the sulfur smell that came in with our guest. And our guest tonight is Mr. Lucifer. How you doing, Mr. Lucifer?
Doing just great, Jay. Must say you're looking fit. It's great to be here in Houston, and I'd like to say a big hello to my good friend William Wayne. Hey, we made it a hell of a summer, didn't we? And love you, Blue.
Well, Mr. Lucifer, since you've taking the time to come down to our show and pay us a visit here, why not pull up a chair and answer some questions?
Okay, Jay, don't mind if I do, for such a good friend of yourself.
Well, thanks, I guess. The Christmas season must be especially hard on you.
Well, no, Jay, you would think so, but, you know, while we're not doing any big volume in the large sense, the incredible amount of small transactions occurring has really kept us hopping, while anger and hatred are going to have to take 2 months off after the new year. Have you been down to the malls lately? And after, all that, you know, we have hypocrisy. She hates this time of year, but she won't admit it. Also, Jay, the holidays give my ad agencies a chance to really work out. We can affix that Yuletide spirit to everything. Really pervert the intention of the celebration. I love it. The only problem is my ad execs are just too good. They bust butt from August through December. It's really something to see, but it keeps me away from the Halloween celebrations. I mean, I'm pleased about eclipsing that whole giving thanks thing, but between the board meetings and quality circles, I never have time to make any of the Sabbats. I would like to thank all those good folks down at the Aldine School Board for thrusting the Halloween press upon us, and guys, your bonus is in the mail.
Oh, come now, Mr. Lucifer. You have advertising agencies toting Christmas? I find that hard to believe. I mean, not everyone has lost the Christmas spirit like me.
Oh, too true, Jay. There are some old die-hard holdouts out there. And losing Tammy Faye and the two Jims was a major setback for us. But I would point out Japan is a shining example of my ad team's abilities. And I feel that by 1997, Christmas will have been reduced to nothing more than an orgy of consumerism.
But what about the Soviet Union's breakup? Won't the fall of communism move Eastern Europeans towards the church? Surely you don't find that pleasing.
Jay, the fall of communism will be a boon to my business ventures. As the world's capitalists scramble for a share of our market order in the New World Order, commercial vistas are expanding with every minute. Every arms dealer and death merchant is slobbering over the prospects. This is a chance for every old cultural and nationalistic hatred to blow up into full-scale war. This might even be a chance to make up for the disappointment of the Gulf operations.
You mean like Operation Desert Storm?
Yes, all that advanced press and shameless promotion, it was like a Tyson fight. The anticipation far exceeded the actual event. I'm sure 1992 will prove to be an excellent year for us.
Is there anything that our listeners should be prepared for in 1992? That is to say, do you have any major disasters in mind for us, like something like that, Mr. Lucifer?
Well, Jay, I'm a small businessman. I can't afford to really stage any spectacular shows. All I can do is try to exploit any opportunity I have. Cases in point are these term limitations for Congress. Some of my staff feel that when we just have an elected official completely groomed and mesh into the order of the company, he'll lose his position and therefore his usefulness to us. But I prefer to think of it as an opportunity to spread a broader base of corruption. Another thing I'm excited about is this continuing tradition of building larger and more elaborate temples for the further glory of Him. Places where groups can gather to worship, indulge in fellowship, and talk about the problems with the homeless. And the abortion issue is one of my favorites. It distracts you Americans from the real issues. Also, I hope to be able to, through numerous agents, be able to petition your federal judiciary to take away more and more of your civil liberties. Repression is good for business, after all. Remember, the more laws there are, the more lawbreakers.
Well, you're pretty well-spoken for being such a slime ball. I'm really glad you could be here. Thanks a lot, Mr. Lucifer.
Well, Jay, it's nice to have somebody appreciate my talents, and I guess I'll be seeing you on your 67th birthday.
What do you mean by that?